Hi everyone, I'm Young and today we're gonna make this lunch box carrier, and you can also use it as a normal handbag. It has a drawstring opening, so you can open it easily like this, and it has a pretty big space inside, so you can put in whatever you want. Okay, so let's get started. The sewing tools needed are the turner, a ripper, a fabric marker, clips, measurement tape, and scissors. Materials needed are 6 pre-cut fabrics, 2 handles, 2 ropes, 2 buttons, and 4 interfacing. Make sure you have all the materials and let's get started. Make sure that you're interfacing the blue side, face it to the wrong side of the fabric so that it can stick together. First, we will need to iron the interfacing on our wrong side of our inner fabric. Same goes to all the other fabrics. Put the wrong side of the fabric face up and then put the blue side of the interfacing on it and iron it slowly and cover all the edges. Next, we will take the outer fabric and fold it into half like this, and we will sew a line at the side according to the line. Remember to lower down your needle before start and reverse at the beginning and at the end of the stitch. Next, we will draw a mark at the center of the fabric like this. And then open up the fabric like this and use the line that we draw just now and match it with the line that we sewed just now so they will get aligned. After aligning the fabric, open up the seam allowance so that it can open flat and put a clip on it. Next, we will sew a line at the bottom of the fabric. And remember to keep the seam allowance flat. So this is how it will look after that. We will draw a square at every corner of the fabric. 1.5 inch times 1.5 inch. Please note that the seam allowance is not counted in the 1.5 inch corner. Fold the fabric into a triangle like this, and remember to open up the seam allowance and put the clip on it. Same goes to the other side. Sew a line according to the line that we draw just now. Remember to reverse at the beginning and at the end of the stitch. Same goes to the other side as well. Leave a 1/4 inch seam allowance from the lines and cut off the excess fabrics. Next, we will make the opening part of the bag. We face the fabric right side to right side like this. And then sew a line at both sides. Open up the seam allowance at both sides and then fold it into half. The wrong side, face it to the wrong side. So this is how it will look after folding it. Next, we will draw a line at 3/4 from the top of the fabric and draw a second line at 1/2 inch below the first line. Next, we will sew according to the line for the whole circle for both lines. So this is how it will look after sewing two of the lines. Next, we will start to make the inner side of the bag. Take the inner fabric and face it right side to right side. Draw a 3-inch gap at the bottom of the fabric. And next, we will start to sew from the top of the fabric straight down and turn the corner 90 degrees. When we reach the 3-inch gap, we stop. And continue with the other side. After sewing the lines, there will be a hole at the bottom like this. We're gonna draw squares at the corner of the fabric, 1.5 inch times 1.5 inch. And remember that the seam allowance is not counted in the 1.5 inch gap. Same as the outer layer, we fold the corner into a triangle like this and put on the clips to make it stable for both of the corners. Follow the line that we have drawn just now. Sew a line across for both of the corners. Cut off the excess fabric just like the outer layer. Next, we will take the long stripe of fabric and fold it into half, right side to the right side. Sew a line at the side of the fabric. Turn over the inner fabric so the right side face out. Cover it with the colorful fabric and remember the raw side face up. And next, we will color it with the long stripe of fabric that we sewed just now, and make sure the sides are aligned. Secure it with the pins, and then we will sew a circle around it. Sew one full circle at the top of the fabrics. So this is how the inner side of the bag will look like. Next, turn the outer layer inside out so the right side will face out. Match both of the center of the bag together and secure it with clips. Use the fabric marker and mark both sides of the bag like this. And measure 2 each from the side and make a mark there for both sides. Take off the pin that we have put on just now and take the handle and put it on the mark that we have made just now and put a clip to secure it. Next, turn the inner fabric into inside out so that now the wrong side will face out. Put the outer layer of the bag into the inner layer of the bag like this and make sure that all the corners are connected. Match all of the corners of the bag together and put on the clips to secure it. Next, sew a circle around the side. Almost done. So now we use the 3-inch gap that we have left just now and pull out the whole fabric from the inside. Be careful not to tear the fabric. Next, we will top stitch at the top of the bag so that it will look nicer and neater. When going through the handle part, please be careful and sew slowly so the needle won't break. Next, we're gonna close the inner side of the fabric, the 3-inch hole that we pull out the whole bag from. So just close the fabric like this and just sew a line across. And finally, we're gonna make the drawstring part of the bag. By using a ripper, open up the side of the fabric like this. Just cut off the thread and not to touch any of the fabric. By using a loop turner, we go through the hole from one side to the other. And hook on the string like this. And pull it to the other side. Repeating the same thing from the other hole of the bag. Put in the loop turner, go through the fabric. And hook on the string. And put it back to the other side. So two ends of the string will be together. Put in the button and tie a knot at the end of the string. Repeat the same process to the other side of the bag. So it's done. So this is the end product. Simple, easy. See you next time.